Bestiary section next, and starting off with the Kraken. So with the Kraken, it is a terrifyingly powerful creature resembling a squid with 10 octopus-like arms. And then not much is really known in this world about the Kraken. I know that there's been several like Greek mythologies of the Kraken and other places as well. So the Kraken is able to evocate storm winds and is able to manipulate water, and understandably so since it is an underwater creature. And it also has passive abilities of breathing underwater for their Arcanist.
The other mythical creature we're introduced to, and we talked about a little bit already, was the wood nymph. So a humanoid creature with the skin of bark and tree branches for hair. And it isn't specific in what the magical powers are, but we do know that they are able to keep books from decaying. So like we mentioned earlier, there's likely something going on with controlling air or oxygen levels or something else that might affect how things age.
I believe it's also mentioned when they're in the library doing their research and studying, because books will actually do things to help them learn, not just running up and punching things in the face. It's also mentioned that it looks like the wood nymph is actually the one that created the furniture within the library as well, like the chairs that they're sitting in, that kind of thing. So we do know that they have some abilities. It's just not explicitly stated within that what exactly they can and can't do. Thank you guys for listening. I want to give a special thanks to Dan Maxson, our editor. We can be found on Podbean, Google Podcast, Apple Podcasts, Facebook, and then we're also on YouTube. So if you want to watch a YouTube video rather than listen, we are on YouTube. We do also want to give a special shout out to Frith Chronicles fandom, as we actually even pulled them up in this episode. So thank them for that work that they do. You can get in touch with us by emailing us at frithguildpod@gmail.com. Or if you want to go on to our Facebook page and you can send us a message or comment on the page itself. We are Beyond the Moon again. I know Scott, this is one of your favorite books too, about getting into Coliseum, and I've actually gotten the next couple chapters already ready to go pretty much for the next episode, just because I'm so excited to read this book. Scott, did you have anything else you want to add today?
I'm with you. I'm queued up and ready for the tournament when it comes.
All right. Well, thank you for all listening, and we'll talk to you next week.